Hi there, we're the representatives from Juniper, the young enterprise company from Milburn. I'm Christy, this is Tina, and this is Harry. First off, every company needs a product. So we started this by doing some market research at home, and we noticed that our family, especially our mums, had been buying little bits and bobs for around the house, namely things that were, aesthetic and give you change of a fiver, especially in this economic climate. So we came up with this design, stuffed hearts filled with lavender that were relatively easy to make once you'd gotten your head around the sewing, and relatively cheap to make as well. So really all you do is you sew around the outside, turn it inside out, stuff it and decorate it, and there we had a nice attractive product that we knew could sell due to market research and demand that we had seen outside of the home as well.
Obviously, before we could make our product, we had to get some money. So we were kindly given money at Dragon STEM. We also did a lot of fundraising, and we had a disco for seniors in our school. We also had sweets in a jar, a raffle with the teachers, a bake sale, and a FIFA tournament on the Xbox. We managed to raise £350, which we thought was quite impressive. But the most important thing was we organised fundraisers for a large variety of people, so we exploited the market and made sure we raised awareness.
Now, the first selling opportunity was the trade fair. Now, a lot of good points did emerge from this. First of all, it was the first chance to actually sell some products, and I think that was one of the main points in that it got the whole team together as a company. I thought a lot of people were very committed. Everyone stayed there for the whole day. They sold really well, and we made quite a lot of money that day. So it was the first time we could really think of ourselves as a company and actually get something back from what we've put into it. It was a good time of year, so a lot of people were buying this for Christmas. However, we sold out of stock. Now this was due to a number of reasons, mainly that we were quite disorganised before the actual event. So a lot of the actual making of the product was done right before. So that was a bit disappointing, but we learned from it. And as you can see, also the aesthetics. When we actually made the stall, we hadn't thought about it beforehand, so we had to go out on the day and buy all the materials, which was costly and it was difficult to control where all the money went. Lastly, we found out how to actually sell the product. We had people going out and bringing in customers to buy in the actual stall. So I think we learned a lot, and a lot of good points did emerge.
But this was just our first selling opportunity. Because of the versatility of our product, we had a lot of occasions that we could take advantage of, especially Mother's Day, since our product was actually inspired by our mums at home, knowing that they liked these things. So we had a whole range of things in a stall at school, which attracted a lot of people, who wanted presents for their mums. So that went really well for us. Also, Burn Supper. We have a tartan range that was really appropriate and sold very well in school. We also sold in our staff rooms, which allowed us to do a small number of personalised orders so that we could keep what we were selling controlled. And obviously that went very well because they were personalised, so people were more willing to pay money for them and appreciated their individual items. We did try to sell to shops, however, this didn't go very well for us because they wanted units of 100, and as you can see, we are a 3-man company now, so the production line, wouldn't have been able to deal with that, so it wasn't very feasible, as well as us having to lower our price so they could sell them with a 50% markup would cost us a lot of money as a company. This is a slide that we use to promote our company for Mother's Day within the school, and we thought that attracted quite a lot of attention, as well as in keeping with the theme of our product.
The finances within our company, at the end of the year, or by at the start of January, we had very small profit and a lot of unpaid debts, people owing us money. But by the end of April, we were selling a lot more, increased sales and a higher profit, which meant most of our debts were then collected. So we had quite a turnaround.
Now, this was the initial company, and you can see there's a lot of people there with a lot of different roles, and that was reduced to just 3 of us. There's many reasons behind this, and we'll go into that in just a second.
The most significant reason for this, we think, was our split management at the start of the year. We did conduct an interview process to try and, pinpoint the one manager that was right for our company, but that turned out to be quite competitive, so we had 2. And this kind of resulted in decisions not being made quickly or effectively, and the communication barriers were created through disagreements and lack of commitment in the end when competition for the prime spot became too much. But we thought that a good effective way of combating this would be to have head of departments. That way that meetings would be more concise and the people that really needed to make the decisions and be involved in certain meetings would be there, leaving others who weren't perhaps involved in that section of the company to do things like production, which were obviously a crucial part of our company.
The communication in our company was very disjointed, which meant that deadlines were often not made, which was unfortunate. But we thought if we had a pin board in a common area, then if people missed a meeting, they could easily catch up and then we wouldn't have to repeat ourselves in further meetings.
And also, we didn't use the website, the Young Enterprise website, to its full extent, just because we put up deadlines and people didn't seem to check it. So if we were doing it again, that would be, we would have stressed to the whole company that it would have been better to use it. And also at the meetings, we find they were quite inconsistent, indecisive, and issues kept on arising again and again. So it would have been better for more structure during meetings.
That was our company, and as you can see, we have come across some problems, but the fact that we're still here today, happy and very, very pleased that we took part in this, shows that we were an effective company, despite some blockage that we had along the way. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.